What if I told you that every successful business, whether it's a roadside shop or a global corporation, depends on one powerful book, a book that holds the financial DNA of the business, and that book is the ledger. A ledger is the ultimate boss of accounting. Every single transaction, sales, purchases, expenses, assets, etc. is tracked and stored here in individual and well-organized accounts. Definition of the ledger. A ledger is a book or digital system where financial transactions are classified and summarized in separate accounts. Or we can also say a ledger is the book in which all the transactions of a business concern are finally recorded in the concerned accounts in a summarized and classified form. Imagine it like your WhatsApp chart. Each account is like a chart thread: cash account, rent account, capital account, customer account, etc. Each thread tells a story. That's what ledger does. It tells the story of your business in numbers. Purpose and importance. Why is it a big deal? You want to know how much cash you really have? Check the cash ledger. Wondering what your customers still owe you? Go and check the debtors ledger. Preparing financial statements? Start from ledger. Remember, no ledger means no clarity, and no clarity means no control. Let's have a quick look on a real life example. A clothing store logs a sale of rupees 10,000 to a customer. If you only wrote it in your daily diary, you would forget. But the ledger stores it under sales and debtors account accurately and permanently. Let's have a look on our ledger's format. Standard form of ledger account. Let's divide our screen into two parts. Left hand side and right hand side. The left hand side is debit side and the right hand side is credit side. If we prepare our ledger here, we have the following columns. Number 1 is of date column, then reference, then journal folio, then amount of debit. And the same pattern is being followed on our credit side. Always remember, debit what comes in, credit what goes out, and always use to for debit and buy for credit. Types of ledgers. General ledger, the big boss, contains all main accounts. Sales ledger, all your customers like debtors. Purchase account, contain all your suppliers like creditors. Private ledger, confidential accounts, capital, salaries and drawings. Just like we organize files in folders, businesses use different ledgers to keep accounts neat, clean and accessible. Posting from journal to ledger. Now here we are going to take a simple accounting problem. Enter the following transactions in journal and post them into ledger. We already entered the transactions in journal in our previous video. You can go and check my previous video of journal. Let's read out the transactions. On January 1st, 2015, Mr. Javed started business with cash of rupees 50,000. On January 2nd, 2015, he purchased furniture for rupees 10,000. On January 3rd, 2015, he purchased goods for rupees 30,000. On January 5th, 2015, he sold goods for cash of rupees 40,000. And on January 6th, 2015, he paid salaries of rupees 5,000. First, we have to prepare our journal. Let's have a quick look on the journal because I explained the journal entries in detail in my previous video. You can go and check that video, but let's have a quick look. First transaction, cash account debit and capital account credit with of rupees 50,000, being owner invested capital or invest capital, sorry. Next transaction, furniture account debit, cash account credit, being furniture purchased for cash of rupees 10,000. Then purchase account debit and cash account credit, being goods purchased for cash of rupees 30,000. Now if we look at our next transaction, cash account debit, sales account credit, being goods sold for cash with rupees 40,000. And last transaction, salaries account debit, cash account credit with rupees 5,000, being salaries paid. Okay, let's come to our main point. Now we have to prepare ledgers. Let's calculate. We have to prepare cash account ledger, capital account ledger, furniture account ledger, purchase account ledger, sales account ledger, and salaries account ledger. These are the following ledger accounts we have to prepare according to our journal. Let's put each transaction into our relevant accounts in cash account ledger. Okay, here's our format of our ledger account. Now the main question is how to take entries from journal to ledger. Okay, so as we are going to prepare our cash account ledger, we will have a look and on every transaction where cash is involved in journal. Okay, in first transaction, cash account is debit, so it means cash is being debited because of capital account. Because capital account is being credited, that's why cash is being debited. Okay, so in cash ledger account, we are going on the debit side and put the capital account on the debit side, because cash was being debited because of capital account. Same as that, in second entry, cash is being credited because the furniture account is being debited. So we will have to go on the credit side of the ledger account, cash ledger account, and put furniture account on the credit side. Next, in next entry of the journal, cash account is being credited because the purchase account is being debited. So in credit side of our cash ledger, we put on the credit side purchase account with the same amount on. Okay, so in next account, in next transaction, cash is being debited because of the sales account. So in debit side of the cash ledger account, we put our sales account with the same amount. In next transaction, this cash is being credited because the salaries account is being debited. So we put in our credit side of our cash ledger account, we write here the reason of the cash being credited, and the reason is salaries account. Okay, now we have to balance it. The debit side of our transaction is debit side of our ledger account is of ₹90,000, but credit side is not. So we have to balance both sides, and for balancing it, we here, because our credit side is smaller than our debit side, we write down balance carried down with ₹45,000. Remember, the difference between the two sides of an account is its balance. The balance is written on lesser side to make the two sides equal. This process of equalizing the two sides of an account is known as balancing. If the debit side of an account is heavier, its balance is known as debit balance. And if the credit side is heavier, its balance is known as credit balance. And if the two sides of an account are equal, that account will show zero balance. The rule for determining the balance as for the following: total debit is equals to more than total credit is equals to total balance. Debit balance, sorry. Total credit is equals to more than total debit is equal credit balance. Total debit equal total credit, then it means nil balance or zero balance. It may be noted that at the time of balancing an account, debit balance is placed on the credit side and credit balance on the debit side. This balance is known as closing balance. And when next year we start, or when next month we start, it will be the opening balance. In other words, what is closing balance in this year or this month is the opening balance of the next year or next month. Normal balances. Accounts of assets normally have the debit balance. Accounts of expense normally have debit balance. Accounts of revenue normally have credit balance. Accounts of liabilities normally have credit balance. And accounts of owner or capital normally has credit balance. Pro tip: never post directly into the ledger without passing through the journal. Journal is the train, ledger is the destination. Coming back to our accounting problem, just like we posted our entries, cash entries from our journal to our ledger and make our cash ledger account, so just like that we prepare our next accounts also. Let's have a look on our capital account. Capital is being involved only in our first transaction of our journal. in this transaction, and the capital account is being credited because of the cash account. So in our capital account ledger, we came on our credit side and post this account as our cash account with rupees 50,000. No other entry is being involved by capital account. So as it was the only entry of capital account in our whole problem or whole journal, so we have to balance it, and we write in our debit side balance carried down with rupees 50,000 and balance and close this ledger account. So now I guess you can prepare the other ledger accounts by yourself. Here I show you these accounts. If any one of you finds difficulty in understanding any point or have question, then you can freely ask me in the comment section. I will surely reply. Connection to trial balance. If here we have a look on our accounting cycle, then we know that the first step is of journal, then ledger, then trial balance, and then financial statement. And ledger is not the end, it's the heart that pumps data into your trial balance. That's how you create profit and loss and balance sheet. Common mistakes to avoid. Don't reverse debit and credit. Don't forget to balance. Don't post without a journal approval, and don't miss any accounts. A ledger with errors is like a car with a broken speedometer. You will never know where you are going wrong. So thanks for watching Learn with Aman. If this video helped you master the ledger, don't forget like, subscribe and share with your friends.